Gemini, thank you. Welcome, to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the sign of Gemini. It is not going to resonate with every single one of you out there. This is also not Sun, Moon, or Venus sign specific. Any Gemini placement that is relevant to you, there may be messages that will also resonate. Personal reading information, any jewelry seen will all be linked and listed in the description box. Towards the end, we'll pull some oracles, give you a little bit more guidance for the week. Otherwise, Gemini, we are jumping right in. Okay, it looks like we got some flippers. We got the King of Swords. Definitely could be your energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands. Sagittarius energy could be important, or Sagittarius season. And the Page of Wands, more Sagittarius energy. Could also just be fire. What else do we have for Gemini, please? 2 more cards for Gemini. Like fire and air. 5 of Wands. A lot of fire and air. Only fire and air. One more card for Gemini, please. 4 of Cups. Okay. Spice things up, why don't we? 4 of Cups. Final card out. Bottom of the deck, we are looking at the Page of Pentacles. Now we have some Pentacles. Earth sign energy could be important. I do sense there's something new that is going to be tickling your interest here. Obviously, this could be your energy. This could be someone else that you are connected to energetically that is feeling some sort of excitement, some sort of new potential. Something that has real potential. Something that has you intrigued. Something that is pulling you in. Could be for work. Could be in any aspect of life. Knight of Swords, Page of Wands in your past position. Definitely some sort of good news is being communicated to you here. Could be coming from an air sign. Another air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Or this could be you that is giving someone some sort of communication or some sort of clarity. It looks like you've received some clarity, or whoever this is, there's some sort of clarity that this person has. And with this clarity, there's communication about this clarity. Good news, you know, could also be flirting energy, something exciting happening. Definitely lots of new energy here. Some of you could have children, maybe 2 of the same gender. And this is love. You could be meeting someone with children. But I do get more so this is just some sort of new adventure that you're very clear on. You're going to be very clear on. So whoever it is that you are connecting to is going to be very clear on. Whether it's an employer that's very clear on you. And there seems to be a lot of excitement, a lot of potential. A lot of opportunity to grow and expand. The 6 of Swords and the 5 of Wands in your present position. Yeah, moving away. Looks like there was a period that there wasn't so much clarity. Things were sort of unsure. Things were sort of unstable here, represented by the waves of the water. Could be emotions. Someone could have finally have gotten their emotions in check. And now that the emotions are in check, we're able to move forward. We're able to see what we need to do to basically get to the next step. It does look like this is between you and somebody, though. There are multiple people in this card. Looks like could be somebody that you might have been bickering with, fighting with. Family member, friend, romantic interest, whatever. But the 5 of Wands is conflict, drama, competition. For those of you where this is employment, you're definitely beating out the competition. If multiple people were competing for a specific position, you're moving away from that whole competition energy. And it looks like you are the one that's going to be getting the offer. You are beating out the competition. Also could be somebody was emotionally conflicted. Whoever this King of Swords is could have been emotionally conflicted. Knight of Wands and the 4 of Cups in your future position. That Sagittarius energy. Definitely a new adventure here. No doubt about it. And it looks like there's finally going to be the ability to move forward. This King of Swords looks like he doesn't want to miss an opportunity either with the 4 of Cups. For those of you where you've been feeling kind of bored or like, you know, nothing's happening, life is kind of mundane, day in, day out, the same thing, that's getting ready to change. Whatever this new opportunity is, whatever you're being chosen for here, it is going to bring a level of excitement to your life again. Because this is boredom. This is like, meh. That Ace of Cups is representing a divine opportunity to release you from this sort of boredom, this sort of going over the same options over and over again because, you know, nothing new is happening. Two fives here. Five of Swords, Five of Wands. Capricorn energy could be important to you. Some of you absolutely felt stuck in a very boring cycle. A cycle that was not fulfilling. It was not exciting. There was nothing, there was no zhuzh. Very discontent energy here. And it does look like it was some sort of cycle. I am getting cycle with this Devil card energy, some sort of karmic cycle that might be definitely getting released, because this King of Swords is absolutely able to cut through those chains. So that's why it's showing up as a divine opportunity. Because the potential is, I mean, we could stay right here in the Four of Cups if we sort of stay conflicted too long. There is a heavy emphasis on a new approach, taking a new, getting on the road. Sagittarius sees energy heavy. I also see the King of Wands here. This is about entrepreneurship. This is saying now's the time. Now is the time. If you've been procrastinating or allowing perfectionism even to sort of prevent you from getting started, that needs to be stopped. It's becoming unhealthy and it's keeping you in the Four of Cups. It's time to get clear, make a plan as to what the steps are going to be in order to move forward and take those steps. Get going. But there is definitely action here. See, yeah, some sort of clarity, movement forward. Emperor, for some of you, this is absolutely work. But I do think this is finally making a decision. And this decision is going to be real good. Real good. Leo energy, happiest card in the deck. This is being in flow, creativity. Nothing happier than a baby on a pony. And I do see the Knight of Pentacles here, which is very slow energy. Very slow energy. Someone that was absolutely not moving. Someone that only takes calculated risks. Which is not a risk, right? If you've already calculated the possible outcomes and you make a decision based on that, it's not really a risk. So this is almost saying, be a little bit more risky. The mundane is what's keeping you stuck in this boring cycle of existence. And I think some of you will see that soon. Two fives here, heavy energy of change. You need to be a little bit more risky. You need to be a little bit more delusional. Not in the, we can be delusional over love, but we can never be delusional over our hopes and dreams, right? We can believe someone that has no interest in us loves us. We can believe that. But to believe that we're capable of manifesting, creating, and going after things, it's time to switch where the delusion is. I think the vibe is here. Be a little bit more risky. Some of you have been too safe, playing it too safe here. Four of Pentacles, playing it way too safe. That's what's keeping you stuck. But I think you'll understand that soon. What do we have for Gemini? Playing it way too safe, Gemini. It's time to take a little bit of risk. It's time to take a chance here. It might feel a little, because that Devil card could also represent the fact that you feel, like, no, I don't want to do that. That's too risky. I think the risk is what you need to go towards here. There is action that is needed. With the Five of Swords, that also tells me whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, you're going to do it, but you have to take some sort of risk. The Five of Swords can also be very much, by any means, necessary energy. By any means necessary. No one's saying go that far. Not any means. Obviously, you need to have morals and standards and boundaries. But there is a need to take more of a risk here. I do get a vibe some of you have been playing it way too safe. Especially with the Knight of Wands. And you're starting to get irritated. Because, life is just passing you by type of. That's how it feels, at least. Every day is the same. You want excitement, you got to create it. You got to choose it. What do we have for Gemini? We have show the world the real you. New moon in Aquarius. So there seems to be a side of you that has not been allowed to be expressed. And it's created this sort of mundane cycle, very repetitive. Some of you have the need to control things. That's why you don't take too many risks. You don't take a risk on things you can't control. But this is saying it's time to break out of that. There's heavy movement forward here that wants to happen. Have here Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. Number 32, which is another 5. So this is your third 5. 555. Universe is screaming. It's time for a change. It's time for a change. It's time to do things differently. Allow this more fiery side of you to express itself. Gemini. And where this is love, maybe this is someone that is not really your type. Or if you've been keeping yourself closed off from love for a very long time, now is the time to take a risk. Whatever's about to come in is worth taking a risk on. Take some time to enjoy the things you worked hard for. More play. Definitely an emphasis on more play, more fun, more being in the moment. Stop being so controlling because it's making you feel bored and miserable. Show the world the real you. That could also be what all this childlike energy is for. Tap into that child energy. Go roll down a hill. Spring is coming. Get in the grass, roll around, make grass angels. But there's a need to tap back into that playful side, that adventurous side. King of Swords is very like non-fun too. So it's like going from the King of Swords to the King of Wands. And that's what's gonna create the shift. Gemini, that is your reading. I really do hope it resonates with you. Thumbs me up, leave me a comment if it does. I'll see you guys next week.